Speaking of questions that are answered that we all needed answered. I mean, this is a question that's been on my mind for a long time. Why don't pregnant women tip over? No, I'm fine.
Nope.
Why don't pregnant women tip over?
No, why don't they tip over? Because they
get
try
spinal
really hard not
problems.
to. Yeah.
Well, does anybody have any clue
lean back.
as to why they tip over? I know they lean
Because
back.
the baby's more centered down than it is forward.
They do lean back, but it's still an intense amount of pressure if you're leaning back for 9 months, or really like 7
That's
or
why they get
6.
spinal problems.
Because the child is lower in the center of gravity of the woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like more down than out.
You guys are all wrong. Here is the surprising study. It's shocking.
Is it?
Not really.
Oh.
It's not really surprising how pregnant women avoid tipping over. They lean back. Okay, we got that. All right. But what these researchers did is they learned that what makes it easier. So they have realized that over time, evolution has made it easier for women to not tip over when they're pregnant. They discovered that a woman's lumbar, all right, your lumbar or lower back, that curve in your back extends across 3 vertebrae. In men, it extends across 2. The joints between the vertebrae are also larger in females and angled differently from those of males to better support the extra weight. So you have a different back structure. You have that lumbar goes across 3 vertebrae. And it also is angled differently, so that when you carry in baby, you can lean back a little more and you're good.
That's actually kind of amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
That's cool.
I like it.
Yeah. So that's why pregnant women don't tip over. Now, this came up because this study won an award. They do this award thing every year. It's called the IgNobel Prize. And it stands for something, but I don't remember what it is. And basically what it is, it's Nobel Prizes, fake Nobel Prizes, for studies that, what they say, make you laugh, but then make you think. So they're like kind of ridiculous studies, but you're like,
right,
oh,
but at the same time,
I never thought about that. Like the pregnant woman, you laugh at that and be like, who cares? But it is kind of fascinating as to why they aren't just falling forward. So here's a couple other of these Nobel Prize winners, and they're actually kind of ridiculous. And you look at these and you're like, why did anyone study this? The one for veterinary medicine, they won for showing that cows who have names give more milk than cows that are nameless.
I feel more loved.
I don't know why you would ever think to study that.
Happy cows.
Happy cows come from California. So
they must name all the cows.
They must
in
name all their
California.
cows in California. The Peace Prize came for determining by experiment whether it's better to be smashed over the head with a full bottle of beer or with an empty bottle of beer.
The Peace Prize.
The Peace Prize. Ironically enough.
Yep.
If you were going to be smashed over the head with a bottle of beer, would you rather it be full or would you rather it be empty? I don't know the results of the study.
I'm thinking full.
You'd rather be
heavier,
full?
but I think the beer in there would help
Smash things away.
displace it somehow.
Let me see if I can find.
Yeah, I don't know. I almost think empty.
I don't know because
then they would shatter faster, and I'd just rather have it shatter than go into my brain.
Well, I mean, it's not just going to like just jut into your skull and through your brain. I don't think it has that much power.
found
But
what it means.
what means?
The prize.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. It's
Oh,
improbable research. I want to figure out what's Here, let's read the full study here because I want to know which is better: empty beer bottles or not empty beer bottles. Beer bottles are often used in physical disputes. If the bottles break, they may give rise to sharp trauma. However, if the bottle remains intact, they may cause blunt injuries. In order to investigate whether full or empty standard half-liter beer bottles are sturdier and, if necessary, breaking. So I don't know. Full bottles broke at 30 joules impact energy, empty bottles at 40 joules. So it's better to have it full. Not by much,
but it
better to have it full.
If you got to pick, if someone comes up to you and asks you, all right?
Now, do you want me to do?
Choice: full bottle or empty
There
bottle.
you go.
I've made my
You know what to
decision.
say.
I'm going to smack you with this beer bottle. One is empty, one is full. Which would you like?
You know now.
You know
how
now.
to answer.
Full. Give it to me. Right on the noggin. Other winners, the Medicine Prize, went for investigating a possible cause. Listen to what this guy did. It's actually good what he did, but listen to what he did to find this out. For investigating a possible cause of arthritis of the fingers by diligently cracking the knuckles of his left hand, but never cracking the knuckles of his right hand every day for more than 60 years.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Why would
Not
you do that to
sacrifice myself
yourself?
that way.
Is some serious dedication.
Besides.
Imagine never cracking your knuckles in one hand for 60 years.
That'd be like having your shoes like one tied tighter than the other.
Wouldn't they be so stiff? I mean, I don't know how that works, but wouldn't they feel like stiff and this?
How do
would
you
be-
self-consciously
Well, I don't-
think
I
throughout
don't crack my
60
knuckles.
years?
Yeah, but I mean, you go like this, don't you? Like just one finger at a time.
You've had to crack them a few times.
Yeah, you have to.
But I don't diligently try to crack
Well, yeah,
them.
neither do I.
But you
But
do.
if I feel like there's something there, I'll
They
crack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
I
but
do
this
all the
guy, yeah, so do I. But this guy, for 60 years, didn't crack the knuckles of his right hand.
That's crazy.
What do you find?
I don't know. I didn't look up the findings of any of these because I really don't care. The physics prize came for analytically determining why pregnant women don't tip over. We already went over that, so they won the physics prize. The public health prize came for inventing a bra, listen to this, that in an emergency can be quickly converted into a pair of protective face masks. One for the bra wearer and one to give to a needy bystander. So, hey, it's like, I don't even know. Gas leak. Oh, here, let me take off my bra, and you take the one side, and I'll take the other side, and we'll be fine. Imagine if you were... Now, here's the real question, though. If you're standing next to the person with the magically changing bra that turns into a face mask, do you accept the face mask?
Well, it's like do or die. I think you
Absolutely
do.
not.
What if it's like
I don't
toxic
care.
gas?
I would take it.
If I'm going to die, I would gladly take it
Yeah.
with open arms. I'd be like,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you so much.
I
Who
don't-
invented this? Because this is brilliant.
I don't know. I can't get my head around that
Really?
one.
So
Yeah.
if you were about to die, you wouldn't do that.
What if it were me? Would you trust me?
See, I know you.
Yes, would that be okay?
Yeah, that'd be okay.
What, it has nothing to do about trust.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
I don't know what's in there.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It's pretty obvious, actually.
But more specifically, I don't know.
But if you're about to die, Don, you're about to die from gas, and you're like, oh no, I'll pass, thanks. That's
Yep.
like being starving and someone comes and offers you a sandwich, and you're like, no, I'm sorry, I'll pass.
No.
Yes.
No.
Would it depend? Would it depend? Now, answer this honestly.
All right.
Would it depend on the attractiveness of the woman?
I bet you would.
Probably.
Probably would.
Yeah,
so
I'm
if
not
there's
gonna-
some
I'll be
like
honest.
big
I'm
old...
sorry, you're only a B. I don't
Yeah,
want yours.
you know,
I'm not going to be picky. I'm going to take it if it's going to keep
if
me alive.
60-year-old Barbara,
See-
who's been obese for 30 years, is sitting, is over next to you and she hands you the bra, you're probably going to be like, oh, Barbara, thanks, but no thanks. But if the attractive 20-year-old's over there and she hands you the bra,
Starlight or
yeah,
something.
you're going to be like, oh yeah, totally, I'll smother my face into your bra and save myself from toxic gas.
Wow. When put that way. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Thank you. And the biology prize went for demonstrating that kitchen garbage can be reduced more than 90% in mass by using bacteria extracted from the feces of giant pandas.
Giant pandas?
where am I supposed to come up with a giant panda?
I don't
Who do
know.
Take care of that?
Yeah, like I would love to reduce the bacteria in my kitchen garbage by 90%, but I don't have a giant